So we're down here today at the Epsom Down Racecourse
To test out some of these amazing cars.
and we're going to rank which car is best as a private hire or a taxi.
So I'll be reviewing it as a passenger.
And I'll be reviewing it as a driver, lucky me.
Welcome to Road to Nowhere Special.
Road to nowhere, take me there. Where the
So Andy, tell me a bit about this car.
So it's the latest Chery Tiggo 9. It is a Chinese car that's just come onto the market, and it is responsible for other brands that have recently come into the market today, such as the JQ and the Amoda. The two sister brands that are owned by Chery themselves.
And how much is it?
You're talking on the road price about £43,000.
There you go.
I'm going to open it up and have a look. Obviously, my first impressions of the car, it's, well, what would you say?
Looks very nice, yeah. So it's got nice wheels. The handles come out as well on the doors,
They do.
which is good.
And one thing I do find today with Chinese cars, that they've really upped their game with everything. Such as, you know, I mean, look at this lovely finish that they've got in the stylish grey, and it sort of goes well with the chrome alloys. This is a plug-in hybrid, so it's available. Well, yeah, this is the only availability really as a plug-in hybrid, so it's half electric, half petrol. Okay, so this one's a 7-seater. Maybe Reid, you could go in the back and test if your legs can actually fit in there.
Shall I get in there? Or?
If you can.
Let's not. Because
So with the seats down, let's have a look at it with the seats down. The seats easily go down as soon as you move the front of it. So you'd have to go in the front, and I'm going to do that now. Go forward. So looking at the boot space, yeah, you could get quite a few suitcases in that if you were doing an airport. However, if you had the seats up, it's a bit of a different story.
shall we go and give it a drive?
I think we should.
Let's go.
So, first impressions. Well, what a lovely place to be in this. I mean, build quality, it feels so solid. And yeah, really nice controls on here. And another thing I'm really loving at the moment is the massaging seats that I've got on at the moment. So let's get ready to drive it. Again, like the Mercedes, stalk, put it into drive, and away we go. And you know what? It's very Mercedes-like, with its metal or the steel-looking switches. We've got a good compartment. Again, the way Mercedes and BMW do it. And what I do like about it as well, that it's really comfortable. You've got captain chairs, front and possibly rear on this one, but you can get them as an option. Well, I know that on the JQ anyway.
So yeah, we're in the back of the Tiggo 9. Yeah, it's very comfortable. There's a lot of, I would say a lot of leg room. Obviously with the two seats in the back going forward, it obviously is a bit less leg room, but yeah, very tidy.
High voltage battery level low. Switch to smart power saving mode.
And there's a car interrupting there.
Yeah. Yeah, very nice. Obviously the aircon's going into the back as well. A little unit down here to control the aircon from the back. Very comfortable. Again, you can fit 7 people in here, so once 7 people are in here, probably won't be as comfortable, but a very nice car.
So as a taxi driver's point of view, yes, I'd work in this all day. Price figures are really good at the moment, especially with the Chinese cars coming in. This retailing at £43,000. Well, you could get an Audi with the same spec at £100,000. Right, so we're ready to do a bit of a launch and see how quick she is. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, she's certainly got some punch, and she brakes as well.
God. So Andy, just tried the Tiggo 9. What would you rate out of 10 for that?
I'm going to be totally honest with you, I'm going to rate that a 10.
10?
I absolutely love it.
Obviously that's on the driver's point of view. From comfortability and everything else like that, I'm gonna give it a 7.
Really?
Just because the area you've got once
the-
the seats are down.
Is
I
this the
think-
one? No, it's not the one. Now, you can get a version with the captain seats. Now, that would be a very different story because the back seats would just be like
Yes.
drivers. However, though, this does have aircon seats in the rear.
There you go. Yes, we did. I did mention that. Yeah.
Yeah, so, you know, what car bloody offers that?
I think but I've got to give it a 7, just because of the space when the seats are down.
To be fair, I would go right ahead and buy it.
There you go.
I would, honestly.
So out of 20, it's a 17.
Don't ask where, don't ask why.
So Andy, I heard it was your birthday yesterday, was it?
It was, yeah.
Well, just for you, we bought some candles for your was it 60th birthday?
75th, actually.
75th. There you
Yeah.
go. Right, do you want to blow your candles out then, and then we'll get stuck in.
Okie doke.
Go on then. So Andy, I bet you I can eat more cakes than you.
Let the challenge begin.
Let the challenge begin. Let's go.
Go on, get a tumbler.
I can't. Slow down.
Come on, you got a tumbler.
I can't do that.
Yeah.
I'm tapping out.
Yeah, good.
That was horrible. Well, Andy, I tap out. You've won. You've deserved it for your birthday. Shall we go check out the next car? So Andy, now we've got the Xpeng X9. Tell us a bit about it.
Well, there's not a lot I can say because I've never even heard of the brand before. All I can say is it looks like a Chrysler Voyager, an updated version. It's quite a big vehicle, another Chinese brand, so I believe. But no, let's review it.
I think you'll be surprised to see what's inside there as well, won't you?
It doesn't work, but it works like that.
Voila!
So this is clearly the top of the range. You've got rear captain seats, so I'm guessing the comfort is going to be absolutely divine for you, Reed.
It does look very comfortable, doesn't it?
It's even got a remote control for high up. Looks like a TV.
TV.
Yeah.
I'll have to check it out when we get in the car. But yeah, it looked very comfortable in the front, in the back. Sorry. What about the front? Shall we see what's in the front?
The front is pretty much the same as the back. You've got captain chairs. Again, you've got the double armrests with, don't know what they are. Anyway, you've got obviously wireless charging points. And let's move over to the back, shall we? So, it's got one hell of an ugly arse, I'd say.
Should we open it and see what we get?
Okay, for some reason this key thing is not working. Oh well, would you look at that? Enough to fit your Tesco shopping.
And like you said, we can pull these back out again though, can't we?
Yes. No, that's your hooks. Oh yeah, put your. That's all it does.
Oh.
No. Oh yeah. Now ain't that posh?
What about the other one?
So it's moving the forward chair. Headrest is going down, and it just automatically. Now looking at this, to me, I think this would make a good airport transfer car, chauffeur work.
Yeah, I agree. Again, all the suitcases in there.
Got the suitcases in there. However, if you had a full passengers, you probably would struggle with the suitcases.
With 4 people, maybe. But it's a good car, isn't it? It looks good.
It's good size. I can't fault on its size. Watch your head.
Shall we give it a try?
Let's give it a go.
Let's go.
So first impressions, well, yeah, very, very luxurious. Definitely nice place to be. Very futuristic looking. Infotainment, obviously, again, takes a bit of working out. I've just gone onto the cameras. The cameras are absolutely amazing. You can even, I did find a feature where you can actually record inside the car, but I've lost it now. I just... Okay. No, it's not that. There it is. Voila. Everyone wave. Now the one feature I do like that's come back is sunglasses holder. Very handy. Because I'm always got a habit of losing a pair of Ray-Bans that cost a few £100. Now one little feature that I don't like, and I have found this also on the what did I test drive earlier? Shit. Oh, the Geely, is you've got your hazard button there. So to alert people to let them know there's a hazard, but also right next to it is the SOS button. So the one thing you don't want to do is press the SOS button.
Will it eject you, see?
No, but it will contact the emergency services, and you know what the emergency services are like.
Yeah, so the seats are very, very comfy, as we first saw when we opened the door. Very, very comfy. There's a lot of controls on the side of your seat here. Obviously reclining the seat backwards, forwards and backwards. You obviously also got the TV screen that you've obviously seen already as well. Windows up and down, as you can see. There you go. Very good controls there. Door opening and closing here as well, so you don't have to manually open it. And yeah, I think realistically this is probably one of the comfiest seats I've actually sat in a car, because it actually doesn't even feel like I'm in a car seat. It actually feels like I'm in like a, I don't know, what would you say is like the highest level seat you maybe sit in, like a massage chair or something like that. So yeah, I think it's very, very good, very, very comfortable. And also, like we've seen before as well, you've got a remote which I'm guessing controls the TV, which is good as well. And as always in most newer cars now, you have got the aircon display as well in front of you as well, with a little table holder as well. So as well as that, obviously with the seats, you've got 4 main seats, and then you've got 3 extra seats in the back, so it is a 7-seater. But if you were going to maybe an airport or on a holiday, when you had suitcases, if you had 4 people, the luggage in the back probably would fit, but obviously you wouldn't be able to fit more than 4, which is maybe one downside to it. But overall, I think realistically it's a very nice car, and I think the starting price is around 75,000 if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, it's very costly, but a very nice and luxurious car.
As you said, Reedy, yes, you're right. The starting price is £71,000, but this spec of trim that you've got here, you're looking more at £90,000. So would you pay that on a car? Well, for a start, I don't think, unless you were doing airport work or corporate work, I suppose it would be arranged for that. But I don't know, I'm still not convinced. I've always been a bit of a badge snob myself when it comes to cars. I've always liked the BMWs, the Audis, the Mercedes, which is what I've owned in the past. Obviously now we don't look at it in that sense anymore, because now the Chinese market's coming in. People are still sort of looking at it as a cheap brand, when in actual fact, when you drive them, it isn't. It's quite scary, really. But I tell you what, even the heads-up display has got the screen is what's showing on the front. It's madness what it does.
Well, Andy, that was very good, wasn't it?
Yeah, certainly. Yeah, I was quite impressed with that.
I think if I had the money, I probably would buy it, but it's probably a bit too expensive now for maybe private hire.
Absolutely, yeah. I would say, I mean, unless you're going to do corporate work, but then, like I said, people when they look at corporate work, they look at Mercedes, BMWs, you know, that's what they look at as a corporate car, so I don't think this would be ready for that market.
But the Xpeng, I will say, is one of the best cars, looking and quality-wise, I've ever seen.
Like I said, it's something I've never heard of before. I'm not really familiar with the brand Xpeng. As far as value for money, I wouldn't. I mean, if you're looking back to where we test drove earlier, the Cherry, I would say that's better value for money myself.
Yeah. And then finally, rating. So you can obviously rate it on the driving experience. What do you reckon for that?
Driving experience, I would say it drives exactly the same as the Cherry.
So you're saying a 10?
I'm going to say an 8 because of the value.
Okay.
Because of the value of it.
And then I will flip that and say, obviously, the Cherry was an 8 for me, or 7, in fact, for the comfortability and not as a passenger. That one, I will give it a 9 because I actually think it was a lot better, more comfortable.
Well, you're going to because it is designed for passenger
yes,
people.
exactly.
You know, you've got a TV in the back.
Exactly.
You know, it is designed for the senator to be ushered round.
Right, shall we go get some food?
I'm feeling quite peckish myself. Let's go.
Why? Don't ask where. Where the dare.
Oh no, not again.
Not another one. Right, Andy, shall we have a nice relaxing lunch, yeah?
Why not?
Let's go.
You're a dusty pig, aren't you?
Yeah.
I said you're a dusty pig.
No. Nice?
Lovely.
Right, Andy, I'm stuffed. Shall we go and check the next car out?
Yeah.
Let's go. Well, Andy, this looks very different to most cars, doesn't it?
It's your modern van of today.
What do you reckon to it then, Andy?
Well, practical, I suppose.
Looks like it's got big boot space compared to most cars.
But they do tend to come as a 6-seater version where
Yes.
you wouldn't have the boot
Fair enough.
if you wanted to use them for taxiing. So Audi have recently released the electric A6 fully electric. I've always been a fan of Audis. I spent the last 20 years having nothing but Audis. Would you believe this would go over the Xpeng as regards to having a luxury car because of the badge?
Yes, probably. Yeah. Again, maybe when Xpeng starts to become a bit more known, maybe a little bit better. But obviously, that's a new brand, isn't it? So
I don't know with these Volkswagen ID ranges. To me, they're not like the Volkswagens I remember.
no, this one is a bit more basic, I'd say.
Yeah. However, we do have a Volkswagen to test drive.
Do we?
Yes, and it's a memorable Volkswagen too. So yeah, here she is. Volkswagen Passat, and this is the actual Passat R.
Very nice.
Thought we'd go for something a little bit different. I mean, just look at it, so sleek. Such a nice design, and it actually looks like a car.
It does, but the one thing I will say is I think the one thing that ruins it is maybe the colour. I think it was if more of a dark colour, like a black or a silver or grey, I would probably say it looked better.
I don't know, I think the colour's coming back. I remember these type of colours being in the late 80s and the early 90s.
It looks nice inside though.
Certainly
Nice
comes with
interior.
everything.
Very sleek. But I think, yeah, the one thing that ruins it for me is the colour. Just because I think a dark colour actually suits the car better.
I'll definitely have one. And another thing as well, it is an estate, so let's see how practical it is.
Shall we look in the boot?
So let's have a look. Oh yes, that's a proper estate car to me.
You can actually fit quite a bit in there, can't you?
And what I like about these is the ride height. I like being low. And oh, it comes with a spare wheel.
Doesn't most cars come with a spare wheel?
No. No,
Very
and that
nice.
is the big problem.
Shall we go and give it a test drive?
Let's go. So this is more of a car for me. This is the reason why I like cars. Actually, proper car. This.
Just tell us a bit more about this then, Andy.
So it's a Volkswagen. It's the R. So it's meant to be fairly quick, but it does have a mild hybrid engine in it. But I think it's actually a full hybrid. What else can I tell you about Volkswagens? Well, yeah, they are known to have reliable cars. It's a car I'm used to. The ride height is perfect for me. Would I buy one? Yes, I think I would. So for the R, you're looking at about £45,000.
Would you say that's quite cheap, or?
Well, as far as what the price of cars are nowadays, I wouldn't say it was too bad, considering the Golf, which is the one down, was priced in its 40s.
Yeah, so the comfortability is okay. Again, it's just like a normal car in a taxi and whatnot. So it's comfortable, but nothing great. There is a lot of leg room, which is quite good to see compared to the ones we've tried out. Very basic air vent instead of being an actual aircon screen, digitalised. Nice patterns on the doors and all that. So it's quite a comfortable feel. But what I will say is there is very much. It kind of locks very quickly on the seatbelt, which is not great as well. But overall, it's a nice car. It's a nice, comfortable ride. But when you'll see in a minute, when the car actually gets a little kick on the way back, we'll see how much it goes.
It's more of a sports car, this. So, which is what I'm used to because I've had a couple of Audi S lines, and currently I'm driving a Volvo V90R Design Pro. So this is more up my street as a personal level, you know. Obviously with this being the R, it does have a good kick down. Are you ready for this?
Go on then. Very nice.
And it does have
nice and speedy.
But that is more speaker noise.
Yeah.
That is more speaker noise than it is. My brother actually has a Golf R himself, and yeah, well, he loves it. He's had it a few years now, and that's a lot of the noise kicks out of the speakers just to make it more beefier. So what it sounds like outside is, I don't know.
Well, Andy, that's the third car tested. What's your thoughts on that then?
I like it. I love the colour.
I hate the colour.
It's more for me.
I think this is one that you would actually prefer out of the three cars.
No, this is something I'd have as my own car.
Ah.
You know, not a taxi.
No.
You know, I don't think it's suitable.
It's closer to a taxi in my opinion than the other ones.
Because how many taxis do you see with the R design badge and bucket seats?
I don't know.
You don't, do you? If you see a Passat, you'll see a standard Passat.
Fair enough.
This is a Passat R, which quite a bit more down-to-earth type of car to me, like, you know, and a more down-to-earth price compared to some of the ones that we tested. By the way, what's happened to the Xpeng?
Oh yeah, where's the Xpeng gone?
Has it gone back to China?
It must have.
Oh.
Again, these are the three cars that we thought we were going to show off at the end, but they weren't the one. The Xpeng's gone. So
I could be contradicting myself now. Obviously, I've test drove the. I do like that a lot, as when it comes to driving it. It does feel really premium. It's quick, and I'm really surprised with them. You know, that is a nice car. Would I prefer it to the Passat? I don't know. There's a different. Do you know what I do? Right, I buy that for the wife, and I'll have that.
And I'll buy that one for myself.
And you're going to buy the.
Seeing this not there.
Yeah. Okay.
The Volkswagen. What are you saying?
Well, as a taxi, I'd give it a 2, but as a personal car, I'd give it a 9.
So you give it a 2 for.
Taxiing, yeah, it's not
enough.
A taxi. This was just something as a bit of a change for us to drive, you know. Yes, Passats are known as taxis, and they were quite a popular taxi back in its day. But no, I think times are moving on now. You know, we're looking more at hybrids, even though that's a hybrid. So
I will give it for passenger-wise. I'd probably give it like a 7. So overall, then we gave this a 9. So that's probably the lowest of the lot.
I'm going to put that for what the topic we're doing today. That is, I wouldn't say that was suitable. The other two cars, well, I wouldn't even say the Xpeng was suitable though, because the Xpeng's too expensive.
Yeah, but if you're not looking at price and you're looking at the ability for a private hire or taxi, you'd say the Xpeng was actually all right, wouldn't you, for like an airport transfers?
Oh, it'd be great for that, but I don't think that people are ready for that yet.
No.
You know, like I say, if somebody wants a luxury car, they'll have a Mercedes or a BMW or an Audi even, you know, or Lexus is another one that they use. The V-Class is very popular at the moment for airport transfers, i.e. for turkey taxis, as they call them, because they do them all out on the back, give them all like starlights, mood lighting, and captain seats in them, and just stick a telly in them as well, you know.
Well, we've done all 3 cars. The Xpeng, which is not here anymore, actually won.
Yeah, but I think that's more for passenger experience. Really.
It is. I'd say I gave it.
It's an exceptional vehicle. It's an exception, isn't it? You
But if you're looking at taxis and whatnot, passengers is always for the best.
yeah,
interest,
but are you prepared to spend 90 grand on a car when you can buy a whole business for that much?
Maybe not, but this car came second.
I think good value for money, very good value for money, and I think that this is probably what you got in the future.
And then obviously this one came last at 9 ratings. out of
However,
20.
a good little plaything if you want, you know, if you're a young dad, you know, it's definitely something for a cool dad who. And certainly, I'll be honest with you, I was surprised to find out the price of it, really, because they were classed as an expensive car at one point, especially the top of the range R.
Yeah. So it's been a great time down here, Everton Downs Car of the Year Judging Day.
Sponsored by ProDriver.
Shall we go see what else we got to do?
I don't know. How about? I don't know. What do you
What
want?
about the Kia?
No, I've seen Kias. I've had one. Been
Another
there,
Sherry?
done it. No, I've driven it now.
And shadows lost in